Everyone, welcome to Trends for 2024. My name is Katie. I'm the Director of Customer Experience here at SuitShop. Back in 2016, I used our company for my groomsmen suits, the year that the company was founded. 7.5 years later, I am still around and have grown with the company as we have grown as well. We started with about 3 employees. Now we have over 30. And we've suited up since my wedding about 400,000 customers.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lily, copywriter here at SuitShop. I do all of our storytelling, which has quite a lot to do with trends. And with my previous editorial work, this is sort of a fun way to bridge all of my interests and expertise, along with Katie, who lives and breathes the day-to-day of how customers are using our suits and what they're looking for. We are so excited to share what's coming up in wedding suiting style.
Yeah, quick recap on who SuitShop is. We were founded as a company called The Groomsman Suit after our co-founder's wedding and her not great experience renting tuxedos. We then rebranded to SuitShop because we were not only suiting up groomsmen, and we really truly believe that suiting is for anybody and everybody.
So from where we started to where we're going, we can head right into this coming year's trends, starting with color everywhere. The first piece of this equation is bold and saturated. We're seeing weddings get bigger and bolder. That comes from people sharing on social media, being excited to return to in-person gatherings, and those gatherings becoming bigger and more inclusive of all kinds of events, more events for each wedding weekend, and couples are looking to amp things up and make their occasions unique. The biggest way that they're doing that is, in fact, with color. Attire is the biggest way that you can implement color and also sort of impact the photos and feelings of your event. So these truly brightly colored, loud wedding party looks are becoming the norm. Greens, orange, bright blue, and maroon are some of the wedding group shades getting the most love and set to boom in the coming year. This leads straight into a perfect example of that big, bold color, which is magenta. Viva Magenta was 2023's Pantone color of the year, and it sort of got us started on a wave of this deep pink popularity. It's only getting bigger as we head into 2024. And as it grows, it's growing to include, more fashion forward and less expected versions of the shade, like burgundy, maroon, and softer deep pinks. On the other hand, we've got wedding parties in equally colorful but less loud, softer, more subdued palettes. These are muted statements. This version of prismatic wedding party themes merges the vibrant trend with the minimalist neutrals that other trendy wedding parties are favoring, making this look hyper modern and the perfect crowd pleaser. Some examples of specific shades we're seeing are yellows and light blues. We've also got new neutrals. So it's not only about these big colors. We've also, got our neutral shades. Over the years, bright white has been replaced with warmer tones like cream, ivory, and champagne. These neutral bases are the perfect backdrop to add in pops of color, and people are loving them. Couples are choosing them time and time again. This is also implemented with our sort of black and champagne pairing that we're seeing everywhere. That same trend toward the warmer, more modern alternatives to longtime staples for wedding neutrals has black going bolder and accents like pinks being replaced with champagnes. Together, the pairing is really taking over the wedding go-tos. Next, we've got our trend of personalization. There are more ways that couples are making weddings their own beyond just color. First, we've got sort of mix and match within the wedding parties. This includes going beyond bridesmaids' dresses that just follow one color, and instead having the couple choose a shade or a theme for the party, and every attendant can choose a color or dress or suit, any sort of wedding party look that really suits them authentically. With this in mind, it's important for couples to choose attire companies that offer options across genders so the look remains coordinated and purposeful. Mix and match styles also make the wedding party photos look editorial, and we're seeing fewer wedding parties standing up with the couple at the altar, so no worries about those photos. Instead, the party may be seated after walking down the aisle, allowing the focus to be solely on the two marriers. With this layout in mind, the couple gets the opportunity to truly stand out from their group, even beyond the traditional white dress and black tuxedo. From there, we're seeing non-traditional bridal, groom, and marrier outfits. Of course, brides aren't confined just to wedding gowns. And as this concept gets more and more standard, brides are opting to go more and more playful, personality-driven directions. Suits and tuxedos are booming for brides, with those who prefer more mask dressing to those who dress more typically feminine, but who are looking for something different, more comfortable, and more accessorizable. These suits and tuxedos aren't just limited to the standard white either. Brides are suiting up in all colors, or they're opting to go with black to sort of turn those traditions on their head. Grooms are also taking the cue to keep their looks interesting and unexpected, either going for a different color suit compared to their groomsmen, choosing to add on options like bouquets for themselves, or going with those bold, non-traditional colors. Lastly, we've got flower men. This one's just plain fun and is a great example of how couples are leaning into the ways to really boost that playful, personality-heavy, and unique aspect of their wedding. Choosing flower men over the typical flower girls brings the laughs, but also allows room for the couple to highlight and include the people that they really feel closest to.
Along with personalization, accessories definitely come to play. Sunglasses, pearls, bows were all seen at Bridal Fashion Week this year. We love anything that adds a little extra flair to the look and less squinting eyes when it comes to the wedding photos. From chain necklaces and tie bars to cufflinks or bracelets, we're seeing a lot more men adding medals to their looks. It's a really great place as well to add in some personality by maybe adding your wedding date engraved on the tie bar, or even pictures of your pets on your cufflinks. Boutonnieres in the pockets. Pocket boutonnieres were really trending this year and will not be going away for 2024. We love pocket boutonnieres that are really bold in color, but we recommend keeping them on the smaller side just so it doesn't overpower the look. And definitely make sure to put the stems in a plastic sleeve so the pocket doesn't get wet during the ceremony. Lastly, but certainly not least, is bolo ties. They are here and here to stay. They were listed as the #1 trend on top 5 trending groom accessories for 2024 weddings by the Knot. I think we'll see anything from casual and colorful bolo ties to very clean and high fashion ones as well. Next up, for even more personalization, is having a unique event. So rather than just the ceremony and the reception, maybe it's a whole wedding weekend. So taking your guest from a Friday party through the reception, having them there with you for the rest of the week or weekend, really including your guests, the people that are closest to you as part of your ceremony, but also maybe a little bit for your honeymoon. We're seeing a lot more extra events. It could be a big welcome party. It could be an after party. A lot more opportunities for unique outfits as well. One idea would be to take the ceremony to a boat. Nautical nuptials are a really great option. Couples are booking charter yachts or maybe a sailboat. You get gorgeous photos out of this as well. And if it really fits the couple's personality, it's definitely a good option to try. Lastly, I think we'd love to see woodsy wonders. So maybe taking your guests to an off-season summer camp, somewhere where everyone can stay in a cabin on site. Everyone gets to know each other better. Maybe you're combining families and they get the chance to hang out and spend that time together. It's really an opportunity where your guests can enjoy not only your wedding, but also an escape to the wilderness. Something definitely important to us at SuitShop is sustainability. From faux and farm fresh florals, we love to see flowers that are locally sourced from companies, as well as bouquets that mix real and faux blooms. Like the ones in the photo, you'll see are fake flowers from Something Borrowed Blooms. For us at SuitShop, in 2022, we redesigned all of our suiting to be our eco-stretch material. So now every suit or tuxedo from us will have about 25 recycled plastic bottles per suit. It's really important for us that this is something that's comfortable, easy to wear. Since you're not doing any rentals, you get to wear it again and again, which is also getting a lot more value for what you're purchasing. One other idea is in lieu of purchasing decor is maybe renting decor from a local company or choosing a venue that has the decor for you. So maybe it is a museum or a vineyard or a public garden. The perk of getting married in these places is that really your venue can provide the bulk of your decor naturally. That is it for trends for 2024 from us. We hope you'll follow along for the ride on our social at SuitShop Official, and happy 2024.
Thanks, everyone.